You ready to get messy in the art room? That's right. Today we get to learn about the artist of the month, Jackson Pollock, and we get to make our very own action splatter.
Make your very own action splatter painting, just like the artist of the month, Jackson Pollock, who we learned about in our last video. If you didn't get to learn about him yet, I recommend going back and watching the other one as well. This is one of Jackson Pollock's painting called Autumn Rhythm, and it's at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It says, "Art is drizzled." So we're going to be using a way, now Jackson Pollock had a whole barn that he could paint in. So he put his canvas on the floor and he could make a really big mess. We don't want to make a mess like that in the art room. So the way that we're going to be making our splatter painting is, what you need is a pencil, a piece of paper. I'm going to use black, but remember the elements of art called color. You could pick any color you wanted. I just like black because the paints show up a lot brighter. So once you choose what color paper you want, make sure you write your name on the back with a pencil so you can see it, and you want to put your teacher's code as well. Now, we don't want to just start splattering paint like Jackson Pollock did. The way that I do it is I use a shoebox or any kind of box that has a lid. So this is a cardboard box, and you can tell it's been used a lot of times. In fact, it's kind of like a masterpiece in itself. Now, what the other things you're going to need are marbles, a spoon so you don't get your hands too messy, and you could also use a fork, but that's pretty much it to start your splatter painting. Now, I'm going to move my book out of the way so I don't get any paint on it. You want to roll up your sleeves and get ready to get messy because it's about to get crazy. Now, I'm going to lay this down as my placemat underneath my box. I'm going to take my box and I'm going to put my paper with my name face down inside the box. Once I do that, I'm going to get my handy dandy spoon. And I took an egg carton and I recycled it and used it as my paint palette. A paint palette is something that an artist used to put their paints in. Now, I'm going to take a marble and I'm going to pick my first color. Remember, color is one of the elements of art. Red, yellow, and blue are the primary colors, but I also put in some other colors because this painting is going to be abstract, which means it doesn't have to look like anything real. So I'm going to start with what color? Maybe white, because white and black are neutral colors and that creates a lot of contrast. So I just dropped my marble in. I'm going to scoop it up with the spoon. I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to drizzle it just like Jackson Pollock did inside the box, and the box keeps the paint from going everywhere. I'm going to drop my marble, drizzle a little bit more of that paint. Wow, look at those lines. We want to create movement, but it doesn't have to look like anything. Sometimes it looks like the solar system. You can also tap your spoon to make little splash marks. But once I'm finished dropping in the marble, I'm going to put my spoon in the bowl. I'm going to close the lid, and then guess what happens next? You shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake. You want to shake your box. Forwards, backwards, shake. It's going to get crazy. That was crazy. Wow, look at that. Now you're going to pick your marble up and you can drop it in your next color. So I'm going to pick some pink maybe. Ooh, I like pink. I'm going to scoop it up with my spoon, drizzle the paint, tap it, and then we close the box and we shake. I'm going to keep doing that with every color I want. I'm finished, I'm going to put my artwork on the drying rack. Wow, look at that. Ooh, we can even roll the marble around. So this is creating a lot of movement, and that's one of the principles of art, is movement. That is really neat. Now I could stop there with those two colors, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to put some gold. I bet gold would be awesome. look at that masterpiece. I'm gonna put my marble in here and wipe off my fingers with a paper towel. What do you think? What would you pay for this amazing painting? Maybe $340 million? I don't know, maybe so. Alright, so I'm gonna put this beauty on the drying rack, and I hope you have fun making your own amazing action painting masterpiece.